Hello everyone, this is Rabbitearsblog and welcome to this week's movie news roundup. So there's been a lot of controversy going on with Warner Brothers and Discovery, but before we get into that, here are a few words from the channel. Alright everybody, it's time to get on the social media train. Want to chat with me in 100 words or less? Then check out my Twitter account. Want to talk about movies, TV shows, and video games within the group? Then check out my Facebook account. Want to check out some of my ultra cool fan art? Then check out my DeviantArt page. Want to get the lowdown on everything that's happening on this channel? Then check all of the above. And now, we return to our regularly scheduled program. So in this week's movie news, Warner Bros. Discovery lost $20 billion in market cap, trying to cut $3 billion in costs. And the article states, since completing its April 8th merger, Warner Bros. Discovery has been on a cost-cutting frenzy, with an announced goal of finding $3 billion in savings. The process began when Warner Bros. Discovery axed CNN Plus on April 21st, and since then the company has shelved Batgirl, removed over 200 classic episodes of Sesame Street, and iced dozens of upcoming projects, with the result that Warner Bros. Discovery has lost a total of $20 billion in market cap and counting. Importantly, this isn't an apples-to-apples comparison. Warner Bros. Discovery is trying to save $3 billion in cash, while a market cap is the stock market's estimate of a company's total value, found by taking the amount of stock in circulation and multiplying that by the stock's price. And there are several other factors dragging down the stock, especially Warner Bros. Discovery's $55 billion in debt, which has concerned analysts since the merger. But the debt has been stable, and the fact remains that no matter which project Warner Bros. Discovery puts out the pasture, the stock is only going in one direction, down. Now it's time for Thoughts for the Day, where I talk about my thoughts on this week's movie news. So what are my thoughts about this week's movie news? I am really upset about this. I remember when the announcement about the Batgirl movie getting canceled, I will admit that I was very upset about it, but I was also interested in seeing what they were going to do with Warner Brothers in the near future. I have to take back that remark, because if I had known that it was going to lead to a lot of shows and movies being taken down for this, I wouldn't have said what I said in last time's movie news roundup. But yeah, this is very upsetting because a lot of great shows and movies are being taken down with this merger. And for the most part, I can't really understand why they would want to remove all of these movies and TV shows at one time from both HBO Max and from Warner Brothers in general. And the fact that the company has now lost $20 billion because of this merger and because of them removing all of these shows has me wondering, why in the world would they want to remove all of these shows like that? That's just making the company lose a lot of money, especially when some of the shows were actually bringing the company lots of money. Why would you take down all the shows and movies that was making the company lots of money just so you can try to save up on tax funds and stuff like that? That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I can understand if you were removing like one or two shows that weren't doing that well in the ratings, so you have to cut those movies off in order to save up money. But in this case, they're removing movies and TV shows that were very successful for Warner Brothers, and that just caused the company to lose $20 billion. And I just can't understand why would they want to remove all of these shows and movies like that and risk losing so much money. Like, if I see a company lose over $20 billion, I have to be like, something has to give at some point. Like, making all these controversial decisions that results in the company losing lots of money and also results in a lot of people actually complaining about this merger deal, and some of the companies even moving away from Warner Brothers because they don't like the direction that the company is going in because of this merger. It has me a little concerned, and I would think that Warner Brothers or somebody over at Discovery would be like, this is too much money we're losing. We have to do something about this. We either have to fire some people who are causing the problems, or we have to restore all of these shows back, because $20 billion is a lot of money to lose, and no company wants to lose that much money. So what I think that Warner Brothers Discovery should do is restore all of these shows back on HBO Max, restore the movies that they cancel, just restore a lot of movies and TV shows back, and only cut off programs that weren't making them money in the first place. But again, the fact that they're taking down all of the movies and TV shows that was making the company lots of money, has me very concerned about Warner Brothers' future. And I hope that the company doesn't go bankrupt, but in the direction they're going in now with removing all of these shows and movies that was making the company lots of money, I have a feeling they're going to go bankrupt if they don't do something about this. So I definitely think that this was a bad business decision, and I hope that Warner Bros. Discovery finds a way to recover all of these lost costs by just bringing back all of these shows back and bringing back the movies that they canceled. So those are my thoughts about this week's movie news, and tell me in the comments down below, what do you guys think about Warner Bros. Discovery losing $20 billion due to the merger? Are you upset about this? And are you upset about Warner Bros. And Discovery removing or canceling a lot of the movies and TV shows that were coming out? Please let me know in the comments down below. Well, I hope you guys enjoy this video. This is Rabbitearsblog, and I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, like this video? If you want to check out more crazy content from this channel, then please hit that big old colorful subscribe button. And if you're feeling extra generous, then please support me through Patreon so I can make more awesome content for this channel.